The Great Tax Exchange, analyzing Nigeria's petrol versus telecom's policy. In the complex theater of economic policy, every move sends ripples across a nation. Recently, the Nigerian government made two such moves, seemingly in concert, like at the same time, kind of. First, a planned 5% tax on telecommunication services was suspended, bringing a collective sigh of, thank God, though. But almost immediately, a new 5% excise duty on petrol was announced. Which came before the other? Anyway, the two happened. On the surface, it's a simple swap. One tax is out, another is in. But beneath this fiscal shuffle lies a critical question. Is this a smart exchange? Who really benefits from this policy pivot? And what does it mean for the wallet of the average Nigerian? Let's start with the government's balance sheet. This is a story told in billions. Have you ever heard a story told in billions? This is one of them. First, the tax that was removed. Nigeria has over 110 million unique telecom subscribers annually. They spend close to 6 trillion naira on calls and data. A 5% tax on that spending would have netted the government roughly 297 billion naira per year. That's the revenue the government willingly gave up. They're such nice guys. Now, let's look at what they gained. Nigeria consumes an estimated 60 million liters of petrol every single day. At current prices, the total annual consumer spending on petrol is staggering, nearly 10 trillion naira. A 5% tax on this figure will generate a colossal 493 billion naira in revenue. So let's do the math. By foregoing 297 billion from telecoms and introducing a potential 493 billion from petrol, the government stands to gain a net surplus of nearly 200 billion naira annually. From a purely fiscal revenue generation standpoint, the decision doesn't just look smart, it looks brilliant. It's a strategic move to significantly boost government's income. But an economy isn't just a spreadsheet, it's people. And for those people, the story is starkly different. To understand the real impact, we have to understand the nature of these two taxes. A tax on telecommunication is a direct tax on a specific service. It's visible. When you buy data or airtime, you see the cost increase. It's an inconvenience, certainly. It affects the student who needs data for research, the vendor who coordinates deliveries via phone calls, and the family keeping in touch across states. But its economic impact, for the most part, stops there. It's a contained cost. It doesn't fundamentally change the price of bread, rice, or bus ticket from Lagos to Abuja. Do you think it does? Now, consider the petrol tax. It's a completely different animal. A tax on petrol is a tax on the entire circulatory system of the economy. Nigeria runs on petrol. It's not just for the cars of the middle class. It's for the trucks that haul food from the farms in the north to the market in the south. It's for the generators that power millions of small businesses, the barber shop, the tailor, the printing presses, amidst an unstable power grid. It's for the danfo buses and keke napeps that are the lifeblood of urban transport. When you tax petrol, you don't just raise the cost of driving, you raise the cost of everything. The farmer's cost to transport his yams to the city goes up, so the price of yams go up. The corner store's cost to run its generator goes up, so the price of milk and eggs go up. The bus driver's daily fuel expense goes up, so the fare for every passenger goes up. This isn't a direct tax, it's an inflationary one. It creates a domino effect that cascades through every single level of economy, and its weight falls heaviest on those with the least capacity to bear it. The low-income households who see the prices of basic necessities creep up, squeezing their already tight budgets. So for the average citizen, the trade-off is this. The government has saved them from a direct contained cost on their phone bills, only to introduce a pervasive indirect cost on almost everything else they buy. The tax that would have been kept to less affect the citizen's bottom line is, without a doubt, the one on telecoms. The government's need for revenue is undeniable. We need a lot of money. Nigeria has one of the lowest tax to GDP ratios in the world, and improving this is crucial for national development. But the method matters. Taxing consumers of essential goods in a developing economy is a regressive strategy that can stifle growth and deepen poverty. So, what's the alternative? How can the government expand its revenue base without punishing the populace? I have an idea. The answer, ironically, might lie right back where we started with telecommunications, not by taxing it, but by using its infrastructure. In a push to secure the nation's identity system, the Nigerian government mandated that every active SIM card be linked to a national identification number, the NIN. In doing so, they inadvertently created one of the most powerful databases in the country. They now have a direct link to the identity of over 100 million economically active individuals. This is a smart play. This is a truly strategic exchange. Instead of seeing the telecom network as a pot of revenue to be taxed, see it as a pre-built nationwide digital grid for fiscal inclusion. Use the NIN SIM linkage not to add 5% to a phone call, but to identify, register, and bring millions of self-employed professionals, traders, and artisans who are currently invisible to the tax authorities into the formal tax net. It's a shift in perspective. From taxing what people spend to formalizing who earns, this approach doesn't just generate more sustainable and equitable revenue for the long term. It builds a modern, data-driven social contract between the citizen and the state. The smartest way to bring people into the tax net isn't by casting a wider net of consumption taxes. It's by giving each person a formal digital front door and inviting them in. Do you love this video? I have many more on YouTube at Popcentral TV, or you can check out our article and Instagram carousel for a fast breakdown. If you want to go deeper with our interactive web analysis and download full research PDFs at popcentraltv.com. A lot of research comes in before we can make some of these episodes. Yeah, that's it. So I'm Olayinka. We'll be bringing you Newsense every day on Pop Central. Follow us everywhere. TikTok, Instagram, X, ask me anything. I'll do my best. I'll make the research and I'll share with you. Stay sharp.
Just so you know, this is for information only and not advice. Some details or policies might have changed by the time you're watching this.